Miss Carla from the Mob Wives. Thank you for your time. Let's get right into it. How does one get on a show like Mob Wives? And on second, how did you get on the show?
Well, I don't know how one gets on, but I'll tell you how I got on. Actually, it's about, four girls from Staten Island. So Jennifer Graziano, who's the creative producer of the show, her sister Renee's on the show, and we all kind of grew up together. Me and Renee know each other a long time. Then I know Drita from the neighborhood, but then they know Karen. So it was like everyone knew each other, and Jennifer just said, "I'm going to make a show," because all these girls, her whole life of everyone that she knows that. Everyone's been away, everyone's been in jail, and she just started something, and she just got us all together, and that's how it really started.
Oh, dope. Okay, so this is the second season, correct?
Yeah.
Your name is out there. People know who Carla is from Staten Island. So how has that affected your life from before you were on the camera to now?
Well, now, I was just Carla then, right? Now it's like, there's Carla from the Mob Wives. And then people running over and they want to take a picture with me. I mean, who the hell wanted to take a picture with me when I was just walking down the street? But now I could be anywhere I don't care where it is. I was in a pet store the other day with my son, and this guy's following me down the aisles, and I'm like, why is this guy following me? Then he's like, are you from that show? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh my God, my wife loves you. I need to take a picture. I was like, dude, why don't you just say you like me? Because they blame it on someone else that they want to take a picture. But it's just now it's like everyone knows me from out. I can walk anywhere and they're like, there's Carla from Mob Wives.
And you okay with that? You have any?
Yeah, no, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
It's cool.
So again, the show is awesome. It's very popular.
Thank you.
But there's also an element that with the Jersey Shore, a lot of the Italian community was saying that that's not a good presentation of who we are. So do you guys get any backlash? Italian Americans, the Italian community as a whole. Do you guys get any backlash for perpetrating a certain image?
Not really. I mean, I haven't gotten any backlash. I mean, people think oh, they're out there, talking about the mob, because the name of the show is Mob Wives, but that's not true. If anybody watches the show, we're talking about our lives and what goes on in our lives. We don't talk about anybody else's lives or what goes on. So, people just say that because they just assume it, but they shouldn't, because if they watch the show, they see it's all about just the four of us.
Cool. Now, I see the show going season after season after season.
You do?
I don't know how long you want to be on it, but I'm sure just like the Jersey Shore folks, how they kind of upped the ante and got a raise and got paid more. You see yourself taking it to that level if it continues to grow?
Oh, well, of course. I mean, I gotta be. Hello, and I want more money, But of course, if the show keep going and it's gonna get better and better. I mean, I'm sure we're all gonna, want a little more money.
Would you want to stay as long as it goes, or you feel like there's a cutoff for yourself?
Well, so far I'm good with it. I can handle it. I mean, you see what goes on in that show. I mean, it's hard to handle sometimes, but I'm working through it. So, I mean, I think I could do another season, definitely.
Now, how does the show affect your personal relationships?
Personal relationships with whom?
No names,
I'm
just men in particular. Is it an
well,
issue?
to be honest, right now, I'm not with anyone. I'm single. Me and my husband aren't together, but it's like, even if I wanted someone, I feel like I don't have the time right now to really give someone my, full attention because of the show, and we're doing so much stuff, and I do have 2 kids that they take my other part of my life up, so it's just hard right now,
Now, the show is based on the mob kind of allure.
Right.
I always grew up that the mob didn't exist.
Right.
There was a secret society, right? But you guys are just putting it out there in the front for everybody to see. Do you get any threats or any kind of issues?
No, because again, I mean, I don't put out anything with the mob because I don't know anything about the mob. I really don't. I mean, I had an uncle who, they said was in the mob, and Renee's father allegedly in the mob. So they're looking at us like, oh, they talk about the mob. But again, we really don't even speak about the men on this show. We just speak about what we're going through in our lives by having husbands and fathers who were in jail.
So you said earlier that you grew up with
Renee.
Renee. So who do you trust right now in the show? Because there's a lot of drama that goes on. There's always something going on. You guys are fighting. Right now, as it stands, who on the show do you trust?
Well, one of the girls, of course, if you watch the show, me and Drita are really close. Like, you know, she's one of my good friends. Even though I know Renee a very long time, and I do love Renee, but, you know, Renee was, she was siding at one point, and if you see, like, you know, she's friends with Ramona and Karen, and she's friends with me and Drita.
Right.
It's not that I'm not friends with them either, but if anyone I trust more, it's going to be Drita.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how have you capitalized on your newfound fame? Ventures, commercials, anything
Well,
like that?
yeah, I mean, I want to start a cookbook.
Okay.
Because I do like to cook, and I like to cook healthy.
And you like
so,
to eat?
And of course,
You look
everyone
forward
likes
to it?
eat. And I would love, you know, I do go to the gym every day, and I do work out, so I would like to, like, maybe start some athletic line that I'm looking into, so. And there's, like, a few other things, you know, I'm just throwing things around right now.
Now, how do you stay away from the physical drama on the show?
That's hard. Well, listen, I'm not a 20-year-old, I say to myself. I'm like, I used to maybe fight with someone when I was younger, that, you know, I could be acceptable when you're younger, but now when you get older, you're a mother and you have 2 kids, what do I want to fight? No. Yes, I'm going to have a confrontation once in a while with somebody, that's fine, but I'm not looking to get physical with anyone. I mean, to me, it's just classless.